Hey guys, welcome back to OceanBlock series, episode 19. Today we're going to be working on moving stuff down into our base, our new base location. So I just started pulling some things out here. I just want to make sure that I get some of these things that have recipes and I put them back in the right specific um, item because I'll probably forget, or machine I should say. So I've been just kind of coming down here, grab the enrichment, and I'm just kind of throwing them in here, and then I'm putting the ME interface on here, and then placing everything back in that we need to get. So we're gonna line up everything. Actually, oh, you know what? Is there water right there? No. Okay. We can place everything here because then we're gonna run everything on top, and then we'll break out the stuff on the back, and then we'll connect everything down into our main kind of base area here. And I might not have the teleporter that comes up into this room, so it just goes straight down to our main base here, and then there'll be another location that I can actually get into this room if need be. I shouldn't have to get in here too often. I'm hoping. Once we have everything set up, well, besides adding things to it, of course. So this is the advanced crusher. Grab that. I don't think anything else has. Well, that's interesting. Find obsidian. Oh, that must have been going on currently. What? Breaking it or something? I don't know. Pick these up. And let's take all these down with us as well. We definitely don't need to be there. We'll keep the storage just in case we need it. Crusher there with the... where's that? Give me interface. Oops. Alright, there we go. And then put these in there just like that. Okay. That's not what So I can place these down here. I think we got everything else. A sawmill, we don't have to. Compressor can be over here. Well, actually, those are the end of the road for the mechanism. And I do want to upgrade these other ones so they're much higher tier. We'll get to that. Redstone smeltery, which I'm not... Oh, the induction smelter and then the redstone furnace. I don't know if we really need them. So, this one's sat in here. Pulverizer in here? Yeah, induction smelter. Okay. Alright. Now I have how many components here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I have 10 of them. Now I want to be able to get everything hooked up and start working on getting everything automated. So I have been creating some more patterns as I've been going through and creating things. So we're going to have to make sure. Why was that card just sitting out there? Interesting. It's good to have. I think that's all the machinery. We're gonna need to take our molecular assembler down there. I think I was playing with this after the last episode. I don't think I did this at all in the last episode, but this is it has some patterns in here to create gold ingots from a block of ingots, which I don't know if it actually works that way. I think it will automatically do it if need be. And then we have the 1 iron chunk. And this will, well, sorry, this will take 4 iron chunks and make 1 cluster. And then this is to make a Certus quartz seed. But yeah, we'll move that down here shortly. Just want to make sure that I'm not going to lose anything. That I'm gonna have to set up as well. Okay, let's... I need to get... I don't want to destroy too much. We're not gonna need this right now, so we can set this back up down there. How do I get a quest completed? And I already created this. Storage. Interesting. Maybe I had this already before that? I don't know. Obsidian boat. Need that. Let's come down here. And I think what we're going to do is I really kind of want to have my processing in a different area. We'll have to move it, I think. Let's start over here. So the 16K storage, crafting monitor, coprocessors. We got 4 of them. Now these can be just in rectangular form. So maybe what I'll do something like this. And then, oh, we need one of these. And then I don't need this other crafting unit because that's just to make a block. So, excuse me. Or to make this CPU one. I'm not sure if that's going to be where I want it set. It might actually show up in the basement here. So when I have the ME system, they might be in the ceiling so I can actually see what's currently being crafted. And we'll get a couple more of these set up. And maybe let's just try that out. See what it looks like. So if I have, let's see, right, well, let's have them over here, I guess. So crafting monitor, actually, they could probably be in the wall. Let me think. Because I could just have them right along the wall here. Have, you know, the ME terminal down here, or on the wall. It's actually, or I can have them right up in here. Let's do that, actually. Just fly up in here. Our back room. Clean this up a little bit. And then we'll have the crafting monitor. Come on. Crafting monitor there. We'll have... Here we do that. I could actually probably go straight up with this. Right? This might actually be pretty nice here. Now, is that the monitor? Yeah, that's the monitor. So, go like this. And then 16K, that would finish it off. And then throw that in there. So what does that look like? That's the wrong direction. Let's see if I can... I have the... I think it's the quartz. Wrench? Nope, I don't have it there. Certus quartz wrench. Does that help me turn it? No. Let me just place it here. So it places in front of me. Oh, it does turn. Okay, so it's just a different... It does turn. Okay, so let's pick that back up. Did I not pick it up? Where'd it go? There's the crafting unit. It just, like, disappeared. We go up here, maybe? That is really weird. Marker. I just have the crafting unit, and that's not what I'm looking for. It literally just disappeared. That is just crazy. It's happened to me once before. Actually. Do I not have it on? There is a backpack that I'm wearing. How do I open this up? I thought it was I. Controls. Backpack. Oh, I don't have it set up. Yeah, let's hit I. Wrong backpack. It didn't go in here for some reason. No. Marker. Base, bus. The solution chamber. Well. If anybody knows where that went, you can let me know. Because apparently it just destroyed itself. Yeah, there's nothing in here. I haven't used this backpack yet. I don't even know how to use it technically. But, it's not what I'm wanting. Okay, I close that up. So I'm gonna have to go. I don't know if it like went into the ground. But I'm gonna go get another one, I guess. You know, that's happened to me before. Crafting. That's a crafting unit. Yeah, get a crafting unit. I need a crafting monitor. Did it like break on me for some reason? Class. That's the only thing I can think of is just like busted in a million pieces. These. It's 3 of them. Now I just need those. Those go into there. I bet it just broke for some odd reason. Oops, one more. Okay, so place that there. Oh, it actually, I think it might actually show now. So we can actually just line the whole outside with these, I'm guessing. Yeah, that should work. For processing units. So that will work. And then I'll just line the outside, and then we just set the next one right there. Well, actually those might not work because I gotta run cables for all these devices. It's actually a good idea, but it's not gonna work unless we go straight back with them. Which, we could do that as well. So we just go straight back that way. Hopefully none... Oh, don't break that one. Hopefully none of these just break. I never see him again. Oh, come on. I'm not really a fan of this jetpack. I really wish I could control it a little bit better. Do that. And then close it up. We'll leave that open for right now. It would be kind of nice to be able to see it, but no, that works pretty good too. It has to be in a rectangle, so even if it would have to go straight up, or it would have to come down one block, and it would screw up our setup here. We'll live with that. This'll work. We'll make it work. We'll make it. So why don't I leave a door? Because we're going to need to come in and out of this place anyhow. We'll leave a door right there. And I have a couple machines here. Let's put some stuff here. That away. Excuse me. I don't know what happened to all my torches. Let's see here. Machinery. Now, I do need more ME interfaces. Now, I have some of these set up with diffuser. I'm going to set up all of these first. I do use the sawmill. Probably, I use it more than the well, actually, I don't think I've ever used the compressing factory. It was something that I got in a quest drop. So that being said, let's throw this capacity card in there. The import bus we're going to need to put on the back side of these. We'll just take this out for the time being. We will need power. Oh. I have only 8 of them, so I'm going to start with... Once I have the cables in here, I'm not going to be able to walk back here. Now, we are going to have to... You can only have 8 channels per run of these glass cables. You can have up to 32 in the dense, and I think the smart cables you can have 8, but I think the smart cables actually tell you how many runs you're going to actually have. So we're going to have to be cautious of that. Now, there's ways to extend... I heard some of those phantoms. How many... what do you call them? Channels you have by, like you can see here, I have 10 of 32 channels used. So this one big dense cable can have 32, and each one of the sides of this one of these controllers has 32 outputs. And there's some more complex ways of maximizing the channels by using P2P connections. So I'll have to get into that a little bit later. Let's clean these up. I stand up here. Even though mining water is a lot faster. And I do want to get another magnet, which I think the only way, the best way would go into, or to do that would be Botania. Fortunately, we are going to move the sieving down there as well. Excuse me. And I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to take the storage, or these oak drawers, the same with this, and we're going to kind of create that on one of the walls there. So we can just store a bunch of the higher volume stuff instead of taking up the drives. Well, we'll create a lot more drives and higher amounts of drives, but it'll help out with storage until we can go completely the ME system and have a bunch of these drives set up. Let me close this up here so I don't fall in all the time. Now, I don't want to take this stuff down quite yet. I don't know if this stuff works in underground, so let's, without light, maybe? Let's go test that out. I would be very interested if I could set, like if I could take another one of these layers or put another ceiling in here and have another section in there, and it would just be like for crops or Botania stuff. Let's see, where's my... The pot's gone. Oh, I bet it fell in. bet it fell in to the copper. Oh, and now it's in the... There it is. Let's do some research. I guess we don't really need a hopper. We'll just throw this in here right now. We'll just throw it on the ground. Then... Oh, the soil fell in there as well. Farmland. Level is that? It's level 5, so I need it superior. Throw that in there. Hey, it's growing. Okay. That's good to know. So we could theoretically set up another another section of this, and that could just be for Botania. Or we could also keep it above as well. It could just be directly above here. I'll think about that, but that's interesting that will work. I do want to clean that up for sure. Let's take this down. Have any? I do have a couple crafting recipes in there. All right, so that we're gonna set up. Well, let's set it up over here. ME interface. You do want to have it off the ground, and what I'm kind of thinking is that we're gonna start off with. I think you can set up with 5 total, but I'll show you. Do this ME interface. That one, that one, that one. We'll set up another one on top here, and then the cable will come off the side. And maybe I don't have to have the cable here. Maybe I can just go straight off here, and I can have, what is that? 6 total? No, 4. Yeah, 6 total. So, and I know there's other ways of connecting this up, which you can kind of condense it a little bit more and have a lot more of them. Oh, I should probably put through my crafting ingredients in there. Let's get some cables. A coal in there, the anchor. Need that. Don't need this. That, don't need that. Acceleration cards I'll have to put back in at some point in time. Oh, dense cables. Now, I just want the basic ones. I know you can color coordinate them. That's white. Black. Okay, so... Looks, ME, covered cable. Does that have to be covered? Yes. Yeah, I guess it's going to have to be covered. We're going to make a bunch of these, which is just the Sluice cables. Okay, it's the missing. Ah. I don't know how many of those I have. I don't know how many I just made. Disappeared so quickly. Let's see how many I can make. Oh, never mind. I only made 2. So I need quartz dust, and then actually I had everything down there set up. Quartz dust. We have nether quartz, so we could probably set it up that way. Let's see here. Yeah, nether quartz crystals. That, there we go. Make a whole bunch of those. Wow. That actually made way more than I thought it was going to make. We're going to have to run down. We need a tesseract. Do I have a tesseract available? Oh, I have one down there. Yeah. That I can place for power. I think what I'm gonna do is we'll kind of have a couple different tesseracts, but I think the powers have to go on the bottom or below them. We'll set this one here. Well, actually, if the power goes below, I'm gonna be seeing it. Crap. Probably gonna have to raise everything up. Because I can't power everything. Crap. And I don't have enough storage for everything. Okay, let's put those there. Oh, I didn't mean to put those away. Shoot. That there. The pulverizer. I think they were just... Let's see here. This is the sawmill, so... Yeah, I think that was all... What is this? Thermal? Yeah, redstone furnace. Which... I don't even know why I'm going to set these up. Pulverizer? No, I already have a pulverizer. Maybe it was just those. Yeah, because I think I moved it over one. No? I'm missing one other item. I don't know what it is. Thermal. Fluid encapsulator. That's probably what it was. No, it was definitely not that. Oh well. Okie dokie. We gotta pull that out. Now I gotta remember which one of these have... This one doesn't have anything, so we can move these. Place. Sawmill. Compressor. Right, and then we have... Okay, what is this? We have advanced compressing and compressing, so we don't need both of these. Get rid of this guy. We have the elite version. Come away. Alright. Throw those in there. Okay. Boom. Those in there. Otherwise, I'll get it all screwed up. Was it just 3? I think it was just 3. And then this one's got a couple. This one's actually quite a few. And then this one does not have any. Perfect. All right. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video here. I'm going to go ahead and get everything hooked up, get everything wired in. I'm going to move the ME system down here and kind of get the wiring set up. It's just kind of a lot of tedious work. Make sure everything's got power and is all connected up correctly. And then I'll kind of show you what I end up hooking up and how I hooked it up. We'll hook those up there. So, and I'm gonna have to craft a few things. I know like the cables I'm gonna have to get set up. But I think the best thing would be to move the drives and the controller down here so I can actually access the system. And I'll get everything powered up. So, all right, I'll be right back with all that done. All right, guys, I am back. So I moved around a bunch of stuff. As you can see, I kind of cleaned up the MA system that was currently here. I moved it down, as you saw. So here's all the machinery that we have. Most of these are, or not most of them, well, all but these three are from Mechanism, so they're all set up. I do have the interfaces and the exports. I don't have these hooked up at all. Like, I'll have to manually use those just for the time being until I get them set up. We, set up the processor here. I'm working on creating more processors so we can do more crafting at some point in time. More things of crafting, as well as bigger crafts. So right now, I can't do huge crafting. I only have a 16K, which is it's okay, but if we do any more complex things, so I've been creating a bunch of crafting stuff. I did create a bunch of Fluix dense smart cables. As you can see here, I'm using quite a few channels currently. I have 24 out of 32, and we're starting to get kind of lower. I set up a tesseract here for inputting items from the other locations. I think I have the mob. No, it was the chunks inputting. Plus, I have my ender chest, so I can connect it up to my ender bag here, so I can put stuff into the system that way if I'm like in another dimension, whatnot. I did set up the wireless stuff down here, plus the drives. Now, the drives are not going to be permanently here. I'm going to move them into the other chamber. This was just kind of a temporary setup for the time being. I'm hoping that this area here will turn into a larger ME controller system so that we can have more wires running out and about. And, well, not really more wires, but we can have different sections going to different locations. So if we come down into here, I did set up the enchanting over in this corner. The books I didn't really need because I do have that trinket, but I think it just kind of looks kind of nice to add that aesthetic into there. I might actually take some of these bricks out and actually set them in to the side so it kind of looks like it's part of the wall. And now we have our basic setup here. You see our crafting monitor right here, but we also have, you can see the ME controllers behind the screen. So we have a pattern maker, so we can do the patterns. We have our crafting terminal to do our crafting, and then we have our ME interface terminal. And this allows me to go through into the interfaces and add the patterns that we create right from down here, so I don't have to run to the machines and try to find them. Oh, I do have the precision sawmill for some reason set up. So I do have, as you can see here, the patterns for the storage system, so we can create bigger processors, I think it is. So at some point in time, we'll increase that. I did create a molecular assembler, just a bunch of random things like the formation cores and the annihilation cores, because we're going to need those to create things. The illuminate panels for creating other items. The Fluix cover cables, as well as I think it was I don't see the other ones for some reason. I do have the glass cables in there, don't I? Oh, I'm missing all my cables. What did I do with them? I thought I created them. So the only place would be in here. Interesting. Okay, maybe I lost some. Not sure, but this is starting to build out. I know I built like the dense cable And this is just the Flux cover. Yeah, I'm definitely missing some. Because I made a whole bunch. Here's the molecular assembler. And there's a whole bunch here. Yeah, so here they are. Why is this? Are these not connected then? I'm assuming not. Well, we did have the core. Let's see here. Formation core, but we don't have the annihilator core. No, they're both there. But for some reason, these patterns are not functioning. I just gotta reset this block? Come on. No, for some reason it's not liking that. So let's just move. Let's move these things into a different location. Let's try here. If I do that, still nothing. Might be the way that I have it hooked up. Oh, so I thought this was gonna be... So it's using 8 channels. Interesting. Now, I might have to... I might have to figure out a different way of connecting this up. Because since I upgrade it, and that's why it's not using those. So I technically have 5, 10, 15, and it's only using 8, because I know I have a bunch more patterns. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. So I'll have to figure out how to get this all connected. I probably could do something like that, maybe. Do like this. It'll take a second to hook up. But that's only 16. It's gonna hook up. Maybe 0 of 8 channels. Let's see here. Yeah, no change. 23. Yeah, we have maxed. Well, I'll have to fool around with that a little bit. See what's going on there. Because it should be able to... You should be able to stack... because everything's lit up. Like, everything here. I guess it's possible... Well, no. It is reading each one of these, so... If I had to remove some of them, but I don't want to... Let's see if we can find one of the cores that's pulling... Maybe it's doing from the top down. So, like, the assembler was in there. So now these are in there. So I'm just going to have to, for the time being... I don't think any... And the gold is there. Gold in the chunk, right? Yep, so that one is working. Yeah, I think I already checked that one. This one's definitely... And of course the center ones I can't really reach. So let's throw those in there, and then let's throw these in there. Let's see if I can see the center one. Okay, yep, I can. So I should be able to see all of the... Well, I guess the only ones that I'm not going to be able to see is the center one here. If there's something in there, and if there is... But it looks like it's all of these patterns there, and they're all in there. So, okay. So we're good for the time being. I'm going to have to change that so that we can utilize all of these chambers. And I'm going to have to get acceleration cards for all of them, which I should have the materials for it, for sure. Let's close that up for the time being. So now I can just come in here and say, like, oh, I want... let's see here. I want coprocessors. I need like 11 of them, and just shoot them off. They're going to work on being... I think they're done. Is it space coprocessor? I think that's what I made, right? A processor. I saw them being made. Oh, it's a crafting coprocessor. So if I go to crafting, yeah, so you can see I have 11 of them now. So yeah, it's it's pretty awesome now that we can just make what we make the panel or make the crafting recipe and then throw them in here. And of course, I want to fix these blank ones so that we can utilize them all. Channels are going to be a big issue with the ME system, so we're going to have to figure out how we can bring those down. I know you can use P2P ports or P2P tunnels, sorry. And I've never used these, and I know you have to use you have to have 2 of them. Then there's some kind of like memory card. The network, no. Memory card. So we have to create one of these, and this configures the P2P. And the nice thing about the peer-to-peer, or the point-to-point, sorry, peer-to-peer, is it should only use one channel regardless. Now, that being said, I'm not exactly sure how they work. Now, I mean, in theory, I know how they work, but how I can use a bunch of them. So, in kind of like series, can I set up one, like say on the side here, and then have this connected up with a dense? Let's see here, have like a dense cable. No, see, that won't even hook up to a dense cable. Okay, so let's just do a smart cable. I don't really want to go in. Yeah, I guess 0 channels. Okay, so I develop machine configuration created and copied. Okay, so that's created. That's using 1 channel. Okay, what if we come over here? We're learning together here. And I break that. I put this on there. And then I shift click that. Crap. Not sure exactly how this works yet. Now do I come down here and then just copied current configure to the memory card. Okay, hold on. Memory card cleared. Copied that one. Now I think if I just go right click, get out of here. Jetpack sometimes. Okay, if I right click on there, load it. Let's hook this baby up. Let's see if this connects. Is it getting power and everything? No. Oh, whoa, 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 we got power. Hey, it's got, we have all these. Look at that. Well, I think we got everything now. because it's only using one channel. That is awesome. And from my understanding is you can use multiple point-to-point. So like I have a configuration here. So if I wanted to have a point-to-point to say not to this per se, but like over here maybe, but this is only going to use one channel anyhow. But something that has multiple channels, like say here, I could have another point-to-point to here. Let's try that once. Here, let's go come down here. Let's do this the right way. P2P. We're gonna create a pattern for that. Throw that in here. Let's see if we have access to it now. And look at that, P2P. So let's just make one. Look at that. Man, that's so fast too. That's just crazy. Let's come up here. And if I set up a P2P so that this goes there maybe? And then if I do that, is this gonna be just, this should be just one channel. Now, the question is, are these gonna work in the way that I have it set up? I don't like how it takes so long to turn on. Now this might not work. This device offline. Well, let's give it a second because that one over there took a while. Do I have to... Here, let's clear the memory card. Let's come down here. So we're gonna crouch and right click, and then we come up here, and we right click on there. Now, I don't know if you can do multiples like this. It would be really awesome if you could, because then you'd use way less channels, because this is only using one channel. See, I'm not exactly sure how it works, and yeah, it's not connecting up. Shoot. Do I have it facing the wrong direction, maybe? Let's try... Broke that. Fix. Alright, let's put this that way. Yeah, I think that's what I had wrong. Okay. Alright. Hold on. Break that, because I need to put a ME interface back here so we can have access to that. Alright, now, I think I should have the configs the same, so I just right-click on that. Come on, give me power. Power me up. Hey! That looks like it got power. But these are all... Hey, look at that! Sweet! Now, the question is... Now, here, we have one channel being used, and now we have 11 channels total being utilized. So that is sweet. And that would be these bottom ones here, plus these items that I have set up there. Now, this, I can only have 32 channels on per, I'm assuming. So maybe what I should do is I can utilize 32 channels off of a cable here, and then for each one of these point to point, so realistically, How's that work? Well, I guess you have 32 coming off of here, so you could have a node and then have these connected to it. I'll have to play around with it a little bit off camera and get that working, but I think this setup is just sweet. I mean, that the point-to-point setup. We'll create more of these, but I think we're putting things together. We're definitely gonna have to move. Let's see, the power generation is definitely gonna go down. We're gonna put it in this room here. The mob, the passive, and the hostile mob grinders, they're gonna be staying up here. We're gonna have more room for the blood magic as well as the what in the world? Oh, those are Eyes of Ender. Have them being piped in somewhere. It looks a little odd just sitting up there. They're not melting for some reason. Oops. Well, okay, whatever. It doesn't. Ow. Oh my god, I'm destroying everything. Put that down. Put you down. Don't see. Oh, there they are. Huh. Those are Ender Essence. Okay. I don't know if I can automate. Probably not the glass jars or the tempered glass jars. I don't think there's any way of kind of making that automated at all. The farming, we should really pipe this in so that we're getting all the ingredients we need to make our chicken sandwiches. And this has got to move. Since we got these to work down there, we can get these set up. And these are just providing, extra resources. Wood for one of them, which we should probably create. Well, I don't know how much wood we use really much anymore. So the power, I think, is going to be the next thing I'm going to move. And the sluicing, again, I want to export the... Oh, I am right here. So this is exporting all of these items here. Yeah, these are all 0, 0, 0. Okay, those are all emptied into our system. And we are currently producing or processing stuff. So we'll probably set up more of these as well. So if I put those in there, yep, goodbye. I do want this faster as well, because the netherite does go a lot faster. So I should probably upgrade these machines as well. And I will upgrade these machines down here and max out their upgrades with some speed upgrades. And again, I'm going to dedicate kind of like a wall. I think over here will be just the storage. Yeah, it's definitely coming along. Everything's working out great. This is super fast, so I don't think I'm going to build any more of these. I think I'm just going to use just this one setup. It's quite fast enough. I mean, if I need to, set up here, let's get like the logic processors, like 100. Oh, I'm running out of silicone. Oh. Let's resolve that. Let's resolve it. I need essences. Or we can smelt nether quartz down. That's interesting. Or the quartz dust. That'd be an option too, but we do have a lot of essences up top, I believe. And that's the other thing too, is we got to import these guys. Where is our... Ooh. Why not? Do I not have silicone? Oh boy. I know we have it. Yeah, we have a bunch of silicon essence. Do we have... Yeah, we have a bunch of silicon seeds. Do I stop growing silicon? Oh, you know what? I probably had them in one of these botany plants or pots, and I probably replaced them with something else. So we'll have to get that going. I think that was pretty early on when I had it set up over here. Yeah, we definitely need to upgrade our area here and expand this out. The only issue that I'm gonna have is, yeah, we do have some movement, but is staying within the claimed chunks. Because I only have so many chunks to play with. Now, I don't know if I can increase those settings. It would be nice, because 25 is not really that many for our area. So. Nice. So, well, I think I'm going to end the episode here. Got a lot accomplished today. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And we'll see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching.